Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the manager of Manchester United, is 100% sure and confident in the right wingers that have come in at Manchester United, and that is the 18-year-old Uruguay player who came in, called as Facundo Pelestri. So welcome to United Social Television. Subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload here on a daily. I'm Rokan here on United Social Television to bring you all the news that is all about Manchester United. And today I've really landed on a story from one of the Twitter handles that really does a lot of Manchester United news, and it's a website too. It's called United Report, and they have had a story of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer come out and saying that he's confident of the replacement or the alternative of Jodan Sancho that they got all the way from Uruguay. He's an 18-year-old player, very, very young and exciting. He has a nice pace. He takes off players. He's good at counter-attacks, but he's still young and is not proven on the European market. That's the problem, and that's what the problem that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is having. Nothing else. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has come out and said that he's very much confident of the wingers that are at Manchester United, and he expects a very big overturn or improvement when United really gets back to its playing side as they take on Newcastle on the 17th of October. PSG on the 20th, Chelsea, I think, on the 26th or 27th, RB Leipzig next week, midweek, and Arsenal on the following week. Those 5 fixtures are really crucial, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has come out and said that he believes now he has enough wingers. There is no sense that Manchester United will move for Ismail Sarr in the domestic transfer window. That's what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said, and it was reported by The Guardian that United has enough wingers. Now, for my case, I'm really down because Sancho never came, because he's a proven player that we really all love to see at Manchester United, and a lot of things really have brought up a lot of questions in how the Manchester United really board and team really wants United to run. It's like they're repeating the same mistakes they've done to David Moyes. Okay, David Moyes not so much, because there was a class of player. There were a class of players that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer know that David Moyes really found at Manchester United, and they were really good, but because they were experienced players and they had gone to his team, and that is Everton, and given him a beating, so they failed to respect the manager because he never had a lot of experience on him. But I expected this. Ferguson wouldn't immediately bring in a manager who is going to overturn his doings at Manchester United within a 1 season or 2 seasons, because he really wanted us to go through this, and any strategist does that because he really wants his name to be still heard of Manchester United. So this spell that United is into, and the board is really causing it to happen, and United really needs to do something about it, because without this we are going nowhere. With such signings, I think United is doomed to fight for 3rd and 4th position in the Premier League. But as Rokan, I think United is far away from that, although Solskjaer is confident with the new Jodan Sancho alternative from Uruguay. They would have been 2, but Amad Traore is joining in January, and it seems that this time around he is only going to use a player in the names of Pelestri Facundo to do tussle out on the right wing with Jodan Sancho. Remember, there is also Daniel James, and there is Anton Martial, plays as a forward and at the same time as a winger, and there is also another player known as Marcus Rashford. There is Jesse Lingard, who also can play off the wing. Who else do you have as a winger? I think those are the wingers that we are having, and compared to other teams like Manchester City, they really have a very good coach who really understands the game of football. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is good, but he's learning on the job. That's why he makes some statements to say that he's defending his job, because he cannot turn against the board. I think when he goes into the board meeting, when he goes into the board meeting, I know he is tough on these people, but they really don't really respect him. It's like they're just telling him, we just help you to give you this job, so you have to dance on our tune. So you remember when Jose Mourinho went out to the board and said they're not giving him the players he wants, he was sacked. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is acting professionally, and he's really looking out to work with the players that are available at Manchester United. That's why he has come out and made such a statement that he thinks United has enough wingers, but even though they're enough, are they of quality? Because when you look at the bench, after Mason Greenwood playing on the right and Marcus Rashford playing on the left, which other winger do you have that can really come on and do magic? No. If at all he had talked of midfield, I would have credited him that, Ole, you are right with the midfield that you are talking about, because the midfield is really packed with quality. If at all Danny Van Beek does not start, although I don't agree with it, because Pogba is having a bad start of a season, thinking that he's supposed to be coming from the bench, because he is not really a player that he is now, because he has a lot to offer to Manchester United, but he looks careless, he looks not focused on the game of football. It's like he doesn't want to play for the team anymore. So it's like it's better for me to feel Danny Van Beek, the new signee, who really feels like I should play for this jersey. So Pogba does not play for the jersey of Manchester United. He's just there, and I don't know what I can even talk about him else, but I don't know which caliber and which word can I use best for Paul Pogba, because he has proved to us that he is the most careless player on the pitch. That means he doesn't really want to play for us. That's the fact. That's the fact. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coming out saying that he is confident with the new Jodan Sancho alternative from Uruguay and all the wingers that he has this season. I think it's a lie that everyone knows and sees. This is a lie. Solskjaer is not having the team that he wants. He knows he wanted Jodan Sancho, he wanted a centre back, a midfielder, and a midfielder. He wanted a centre back, a left back, a midfielder, and a right winger. They've only got him a left back, a midfielder on the players he wanted, and the wingers they've brought in, they're just young players who have been scouted by Manchester United, of which I do give credit to the people who really went in to scout for Manchester United, and it's good to see United scouting and trusting the scouts outside England. It's good to see United trusting them with the signings or the choices. They tell them this player is really good, because they are saying that they really scouted Amad Traore from the age of 15 and now he's 18. That means for the previous 3 years their eyes have been keen on him, and it's called the new Messi. And let's wait and see how he really comes into to see to it that he brings in a quality of a Messi, because Messi is one of the world's greatest players we've ever seen in this period. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has come out and said that he is having enough wingers, but for my case, I'm saying you might be having enough wingers, but are they of quality? Because even Diego Forlan, the former coach of the new Jodan Sancho alternative from Uruguay, that is Pelestri, has said that Pelestri is a very good player, young lad, exciting, but a lot needs to be done on him. So that means United cannot rush him directly into the first team. So that's really something that we also need to note. However much Pelestri is a promising player, and he is really talented, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer really believes in him, and we've seen him overturn talent into what it has not yet been, or what we prospected it to be like. We cannot really be excited of what he's saying that he has enough wingers, because the quality wingers that he's having is only Anton Martial, Mason Greenwood, and a player known as Marcus Rashford. Daniel James really started off a season with a bang, the previous season with a bang, but this season he's really having difficulty to pick up his form ever since we came back from the lockdown. Remember how United played the Premier League, the remaining nine games of the Premier League, and Daniel James was substituted in the game of Tottenham Hotspur, and Mason Greenwood was brought on. And ever since Mason Greenwood was brought on that day, Mason Greenwood proved that he is such a quality, and Daniel James has never regained his starting position. The moments he has, the few times he has been brought into to start for Manchester United, you've seen he has fumbled, so he has lost confidence because of the coming of Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood took over his position at Manchester United. And now you have the right to go in the comment section and tell me, what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has talked about. What do you think about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's words that United really has enough wingers, and he's confident of the new signing in of a player from Uruguay known as Pelestri Facundo? So I wait for your comments into the live chat, guys. Smash a like, comment and share this video to see to it that it reaches to all the United fans all over the world, and let's show love to Rohan, the presenter who is bringing you these stories on a daily. Remember, yesterday we did have a marathon, as you remember, close to 10 stories a day, live streams. It was really a marathon, and I went ahead to wake up late. That's why I came on late today in the channel, because we really had a lot of things to do the previous day. We did close to 10 lives, and you know what it means doing 10 lives. We are in front of the light. It sucks you out also. You feel like you really need to have enough rest. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coming out and saying that United really has enough wingers. Don't expect United to go in for Ismail Sarr, because the transfer window for the championship is still on. The Premier League can go into the championship. The Premier League can go, a Premier League club can go into the championship and bring in a player. And the same applies to a championship club can go into the Premier League and bring in a player to their side. So that's what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is up to. He's ready to take United further with the players that he is having. Do you think this is going to be possible? That's the big question, because United is really known of having young talent, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has given young talent really a very nice prevail in Manchester United. The atmosphere is inducive. You've seen players at Manchester United that had been talked of badly in the era of Jose Mourinho being improved a lot when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came in. The likes of Anton Martial, Marcus Rashford, Scott McTominay. Very many players are improving under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So he says he's confident the number of wingers that he's having. I don't know whether I agree with him, but for my case, I agree with him that he has very many wingers, but their quality is not to a level that he wanted. So you can't put anyone to the level of Jodan Sancho at Manchester United as far as playing the right wing is concerned. Pelestri is a young player, enticing. I like him. I've watched his clips on YouTube. He has even posted a video on his club saying bye-bye to his teammates in Uruguay of Ponero. But there is really a hard task ahead of him. But the benefit of doubt I'm giving him is the manager that is going to handle him is good when it comes to handling young talent. So you never know, you might see a very big turnaround this as Pelestri comes in and makes his debut for Manchester United, and he makes wonders, and we will all be singing his name as we are singing that of Bruno. Sorry for that. United are singing a name of Bruno. He comes from Sporting Lisbon like Cristiano Ronaldo. So you guys, you have the right to know that Solskjaer can really do some miracles around this time round, and I really expect him to turn these players into what they are. No comments are coming in, and that's why I'm signing out for now. See you tomorrow as I bring you more stories about Manchester United. I'm Rokan for United Social Television. See you tomorrow. Bye.